Opportunity to make the pass up the inside.
He goes wide and takes him down!
Breaking news on this Wednesday morning is Mike Genova, team owner of the MotoConcepts Honda team that houses Justin Brayton, Mitchell Oldenburg, and Vince Friese, made an uncharacteristic public statement about what transpired between his rider and championship leader Christian Craig in Glendale for the 5th round of the 2022 Monster Energy Supercross Series. I will first read the press release in its entirety and then close out the video with comments on the situation after. Mike said, "I feel it necessary to address the incident involving MCR rider Vince Friese and star Yamaha rider Christian Craig during this past weekend's race in Glendale, Arizona. After close review by the MCR team and AMA, it has been agreed upon that while Vince's line choice in the sand was not the smartest, there was no intent or malice in colliding with Christian. This is evident by the video replay that shows Vince braking hard, causing his rear wheel to slide and ultimately make contact with Christian. That said, the entire MCR team and I are relieved that Christian wasn't seriously injured in the crash, but also remorseful for how things transpired in Glendale last Saturday for all parties involved. Vince has personally contacted Christian to address the situation and expressed there was absolutely zero intent to make contact or knock Christian out of the race. MCR understands that Christian is the premier rider in the 250 West class and is easily favored to win week in and week out. As the team owner, I want to make it very clear that in no way do I endorse, promote, or agree with any malicious or dirty act of conduct by my riders on or off the track. Our goal as a team is not to take out the current points leader and hope things turn out good, but to get great starts, race hard and clean, and secure the best results possible." While there are varying opinions and perceptions of MCR and Vince, those who know us know our commitment to professionalism is first and foremost. Our team is always striving to provide exemplary representation for our sponsors. The post on Instagram has been locked, preventing comments and the likely backlash the team has already been receiving this week, which is probably a good move on their part. Mike starts this off with what we already knew. The AMA did not see any malicious intent in Vince's actions, meaning that he did not purposely crash into Christian without standing something to gain from taking that line. This differs from Bogle's disqualification earlier this year and what Chad Reed did to Trey Canard years ago that people keep bringing up, and that those were blatant takeouts where the rider deliberately went out of their way to make contact with someone who had wronged them previously, rather than one guy racing hard into another, but still taking a racing line. It is nice to hear that Vince personally reached out to Christian, although I seriously doubt the Craig camp took that for anything other than when a parent tells their kid to apologize to a stranger instead of the kid doing it by themselves. It's interesting to see Mike use the views and opinions are my own defense on Vince, washing his hands clean of anything that happens on the track, despite him continuing to re-sign Vince each and every season when there are other riders that could fill that role, given Vince's reputation. But the most important thing here is that first paragraph. The AMA did not see enough intent to warrant action, and neither did the team or most riders or people inside the industry. It has been reported that this is the first complaint levied against Vince since the 2019 season, which apparently means that the AMA has some sort of time constraint when dealing with reputation issues like this. It was 100% reckless of a move by Vince to try to drag race the best rider in the class mounted on the fastest bike, and in Mike's own words, not the smartest. But there's no plausible way that anyone can assume that Vince finished the rhythm lane with the primary objective of torpedoing into Craig to take him out of the race. Just an unfortunate mishap and a bonehead decision by a guy that also just happens to have a reputation of aggressive, but not inherently dirty, bonehead decisions. Take a second to let me know if you think this PR is heartfelt or just something that everyone was expecting Mike to do and he delivered for the sake of the league or his sponsors. And while you're commenting, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more race news and analysis like this. If you value the content I put out, feel free to check out the Patreon in the description. Just $1 per week helps to feed a starving motocross fan like myself and enters you into a drawing to win race, used, and autographed memorabilia like this Adam Cianciarulo front plate that was given away for the month of January. Thanks as always for watching RotoMoto. My name is Donnie, Keep it pinned to the weekend.